More arrests are News Plus anytime on the radio at 99.3 FM in Raleigh, 96.5 FM in Durham. I'm Michelle McConaughey on Mix 101.5.
Oh, bless your heart. Oh, bless your little heart. Sometimes I don't think you understand that what I'm trying to impart is you're just not really smart, but you're doing the best that you can.
Bryan wrote this song for himself, and the times that we've played it over the years really has been for Bryan's stories every single time.
Well, sometimes you're in there.
A bless your heart moment for Bryan, and also a PSA to everybody else, how you were nearly ripped out of $1,100 yesterday. My goodness, what happened, Bryan?
Yeah, this one really caught me off guard. Did you guys know you can't always trust the internet?
Stop
Really?
it.
Oh, man.
That's true.
It explains a lot.
And even with AI, with this new artificial intelligence, you still cannot trust the internet. I got wrapped up in a little scheme yesterday and nearly lost over $1,000 just trying to change my flight through Expedia.
Oh, man.
Oh, you're trying to get to Missouri earlier than 4:20 today.
Yeah,
or
well,
whenever you get there today.
Three of my best friends are picking me up from the St. Louis airport this evening at 7 o'clock, and they hatched, of course, the brilliant idea yesterday morning, the day before the flight, that we should go have dinner. You know, like 6 o'clock. Bryan, can you change your flight? We'll help you pay for the difference. Okay, game on. Let's see what we can make happen. So I go to Google, and I'm using Gemini, and I say, how to change my flight through Expedia. It gave me 6 bullet points, and the very last one was contact Expedia.
Well, who doesn't want to talk to a person?
I always want to talk to
Everybody
a human
does.
being. So I clicked the little chain at the very bottom, that links you to the source, and it popped up a phone number to call. So being in the rush that I was in, doing errands and whatnot out and about, I just clicked the number. All right, here we go. Let's see what we can get. I get Scott on the line, who keeps me on the line for 40 minutes.
40 minutes?
Yep. Trying to change my flight. And he comes back to me and tells me, well, I got it figured out. It's going to be $1,100. And I said, no.
No, it's not, because that's
it's not.
insane.
So I go back to my buddies. Too expensive. Try again. You got this. All right. So I call the number back again, hoping to negotiate a different price. I get a different person, and I get a new price. $550 to change my flight.
Wow.
Still a lot of money, though.
$600 off in an hour.
Still a no, okay? So then the challenge is still on. Well, all right, let's try to contact the Expedia website, talk to a chat bot. And the guy says, well, it looks like there's nothing we can do for you. And I said, I just talked to a human being who said there is something that you can do for me, said that I can do this whole changing flight thing. I said, I just talked to somebody for 50 minutes. Come on. And the guy said,
Thank you for the sound effects.
We don't have any record of you talking to anybody.
Uh-oh.
All the color left my face. I got even whiter.
Yeah,
Impossible.
it's that feeling where your feet kind of go numb and tingly.
Totally. I
Yeah.
had that feeling in my gut like, oh, crap, I've been scammed.
Something's
What did
up.
I get myself
Yeah.
into? And I'm thinking about all the information I've shared, which, thank God, was only a birthday and my name.
Right.
And your social security and driver's license. But anyway,
Besides
First house you lived in, the first car you ever drove.
Your
Security questions,
the childhood name of your best friend anyway.
Yeah, just, information that doesn't matter. And that's when I knew, oh my God. And so I go back to the number.
What have I done? Yes.
Right. What have I done? Because this guy just told me that number is not associated with us. Here's the number you should have called. And that's when I go back to the link that I hadn't clicked. I just followed the number.
Yeah.
I clicked the link. And guys, this is what the website looked like.
Oh, my
Here
God.
it is.
It's so...
And that's a website that you trusted, and that's the
There's
number
like
that you
4 different
called?
styles of fonts on this website.
I wonder why Expedia is spelled with a UX to start. Let me call that number.
Had you gone there first, it would have been abundantly clear.
Exactly. But here's what
But
happened.
you just clicked the number, I bet.
trusted AI, and I trusted that it was giving me the correct number without checking the link,
Oh,
which,
bud,
silly Bryan,
what a bummer.
monthly we take a cybersecurity exam as
We
part
are
of being
educated.
employed. We're supposed to be educated. But desperation and being in a rush, what did that do? Didn't serve me at all. Instead, I just clicked the number and trusted, and that was wrong of me. So that's the BSA, the Bryan service announcement.
Thank you
this
for
morning.
that.
Take your time. Check the link. Check the number.
And you said something earlier today, all the things that you were able to accomplish as you tried to do these things over the course of a couple hours.
I wasted an entire afternoon, and, when you have 2 kids and your time is like gold,
It is.
wasting that much time, like, it destroyed me.
Didn't you call them back though?
I did.
So you called back the fake Expedia people.
Yeah, because I was so upset, right? I had this.
They're going to listen to
I
me.
had this feel. Yes, I had this feeling.
I'm Bryan Lord.
It was like they're gonna hear from me.
Okay, how did it go?
They've put me through this.
Yeah, they took my time. I'm about to take theirs.
They're going to know that I know
Say my name.
what they're up to.
You had your Breaking Bad
Say
moment.
my
Say
name.
my
So what
name.
happened?
So I called the number back,
Oh,
and
you
it
say it out
wasn't.
loud.
It wasn't Scott, my first guy I talked to. It wasn't Antwerp,
The
the
second,
second guy I talked
Don't
to.
name your kids anything with twerp in
Yeah,
it.
who knows? That was his real name. This guy picks up, and I gave him the. So, are you affiliated with Expedia? And he gave me the. Well, we're a third party that uses Expedia. So if something happens on this flight, I can reference you and this website, and they'll know what I'm talking about. Well, we operate independently. And after that, the cup overfloweth. And that person got 10 seconds of profanities. And it's my favorite part. After I unleashed the 10 seconds, the response, there was a little bit of silence, and then, thank you for those profanities.
That's what they actually said
I'm
to
going
you?
to use that
That's
for
what
the
he
rest of
said.
my life.
Yeah, flip to the script. When caller uses profanities, respond with this.
Thank you for the
for the
profanities.
profanities. Hang up.
Oh, man.
I
That's
felt better.
good.
He probably felt better. And what sucks in all of this is I spent almost 3 hours trying to change my flight yesterday.
And?
It didn't work.
Ow.
I'm just glad,
Nothing.
Bryan,
Yikes.
that you did not get ripped off of $1,000 yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the silver lining.
And I want to, you guys are listening out there, and we all do this, and you see these stories regularly on the local news, is now when you search on Google or a lot of these, websites, the search engine comes back with AI overview, and it says
Right.
all these links with what you're trying to find. And thank you, Bryan, for letting us know that not all
Honestly,
these
yes.
links are 100% accurate.
Yes.
Because these scammers can set up the algorithm in a way that they can make it look legit, knowing that AI will pull something like that.
Exactly.
And it's like, oh, yeah, here's the Expedia number, because it looked legit until you actually click on the link. So be careful. Not everything AI tells us is going to be 100% accurate.
I hope Expedia took that number to the higher ups and they are dealing with it, because people could lose a lot of money. It's awful.
Oh, thank you, Bryan, for your Bryan service announcement today. And I'm glad that you did not get ripped off
Me
of $1,000.
too.
But so weird that you were so trusting with Expedia that was spelled UHCXPEDIA
H.
.AEIOU.com.
I thought it was trendy.
Bless your heart,
Well,
Bryan.
it is trendy to get scammed, but it's not a trend anyone
It's
who
Kyle,
wants to
Bryan,
follow.
and Sarah.